Good day, guys. This is Mr. Prince, Maths and Science class, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about logarithm. And a logarithm is the inverse opposite of an exponent power. It tells us what power a base number must be raised in order to get another number. So for example, we have a raised to power x equals to b. If we are to rewrite it in the logarithmic form, that will be log b base a equals to x. Okay, and if you look at this example I put in, 2 raised to power 3 equals to 8. If we are to write it in logarithmic form, we'll write it as log 8 base 2, and then this 3 will be the exponent of 2. Okay, so that will be 2 raised to power 3. So when we rewrite it back in an ordinary form, we still have 8 equals 2 raised to power 3. Okay, and 10 raised to power 4, another example is 10 raised to power 4, which is 10,000. And we write log 10,000 base 10 equals 4. And this one is determined by the amount of zeros. Although when we write 10 raised to power 4, that will give us 10,000, right? So that's 10 raised to power 4 equals 10,000. So when we write log 10,000 base 10, it will give us 4. And just one thing you need to know, that log 10 base 10 equals 1, right? Log 100 base 10 will give you 2. Okay, log 1000 base 10 will give you 3. Okay, and it goes on and on like that. It depends on the numbers of zeros at the back of 1. That will give you your answers when you write it back in a normal form. So now I'm going to be talking about the laws of logarithm. Okay, so in the laws of logarithm, the first one is the product law. And in the product law, we have log x y base a equals to log, we give us log x base a plus log y base a. Okay, so when two logarithms are multiplied with each other, when you separate them, it's going to be addition of the two logarithms. And the second law is the quotient law. The quotient law says that if log x over y base a will be equals to log x base a minus log y base a, as far as they have the same base. And number 3, we have the power law. Okay, and the power law says that if log x raised to power n base a, you bring n to this side, so that will be n log x base a. Okay, and the fourth law of logarithm is the change of base formula, where we have log b base a, and we can rewrite it as log b base c equals to log a base c. Doesn't really matter what the base is, as far as these bases are the same. When you cross it out, it's still going to give log b base a. Okay, and so we're going to do some examples. So the first example is log x base 3 equals 4. So that will be x equals to 3 raised to power 4. So we do 3 times 3 will be 9, 3 times 3 will be 9, 9 times 9 is 81, right? And number 2, we have log x minus 1 base 5 equals 2. So this 2 will be the power of 5. So that will be 5 raised to power 2. Okay, it's just like we are bringing this one up and we are taking 2 higher again. Okay, so that will be x minus 1 equals to 5 raised to power 2. And if we do 5 raised to power 2, we know that's 25, right? So that will be x minus 1 equals 25. So that will be x equals 25 plus 1, that will be 26. And now, example 3, we have log x plus 1 base 2 equals 3. Okay, and we can write it as x plus 1 equals 2 raised to power 3. Okay, and 2 raised to power 3 is 8, right? So that will be x plus 1 equals 8. X equals to 8 minus 1, that will give us 7. And number 4, we have log x base 2 plus log x raised to power minus 2 base 2 equals 3. So in this one, we have to use the product law. Because they are added up together, we have to multiply x and x minus 2. Okay, and when we combine this together, the logarithm will disappear. So that will be log x raised to power into x minus 2 base 2 equals 3. So that will be x into x minus 2 equals 2 raised to power 3. So x 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So when we expand it and we bring it to the other side, we get a quadratic equation, right? And then we can solve this through factorization method. So I put x as a, b, and c. So the coefficient will be a, b, c, right? And the middle, which is b, will be the sum, and the c is and the c is product. So the product will be c times a. That's the coefficient of c, and that's the coefficient of the first and the last term, right? So, and the sum is the middle. So what we are trying to do is that we are trying to look for two factors with that. If we multiply both of them together, we give us minus 8x, and if we sum it up, it will give us minus 2x. So if we try minus 8x and times x, that will give us minus 8x squared. So that will not give us the right answer. So another multiple of 8. Another multiple of 8 is 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8, right? So if we do 2 times 4, we get 8. If we do 4 plus 2, we get 6, okay? But that's not the sum. The sum is minus 2x. So if we do minus 4x and plus 2x, those will be the right factors for this equation. Okay, so we're going to impute minus 4x and plus 2x in the middle. So that'll be x squared plus 2x plus 4 minus 4x minus 8. Okay, and then we combine them with each other and collect the like terms. So if we use x to divide x squared, we get x. If we use x to divide 2x, we get 2. If we use minus 4 to divide minus 4x, we get x. If we use minus 4 to divide minus 8, we get plus 2. So we get x minus 4 into x plus 2 equals 0. So that will be x minus 4 equals 0, x plus 2 equals 0. And that will be x equals to 4x or minus 2. Okay, and number 5, we have log x plus 2 base 3 plus log x minus 1 base 3 equals 3. So this one is also a product law, and we combine them together. X plus 2 times x minus 1 equals 3, right? Base 3. And then when we try to combine them, the logarithm is going to disappear, right? So that will be x plus 2 into x minus 1 equals 3 raised to the power 3 is 27. So if we open it, we do x squared plus 2 plus x minus 2. We bring minus 7 to the other side. So that will be x squared plus x minus 29 equals 0. So we will not be able to look for a perfect factors, because the factors we are going to be getting is going to be point form. So we wouldn't be able to use the factorization method. So then we have to use the quadratic formula. And the quadratic formula is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay. And then we do x equals minus 1 plus or minus or square root of 1 squared minus into 4 times 1 times minus 29 divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so that will be x equals minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 plus 116 divided by 2. So if we take out the first one, we will get x equals to minus 1 plus 3 root 13 divided by 2. So we get a positive answer. But we didn't. So if we try the second part, minus 1 minus 3 root 13 divided by 2 is going to be negative. So this answer is going to be invalid. So we are going to say x is equals to 4.9. Okay. So number 6, we have log x squared minus 1 base 5 equals to log 4x minus 4 base 5. So both of them are equal logarithms, so that will be equal argument. So we are going to cross out the log 5 on each side because they are equal to each other. So that will be x squared minus 1 equals 4x minus 4. And the reason why we cross out each other because both of them have the same base, so they are equal terms. So when we bring this to the other side, we have x squared minus 4x minus 1 plus 4 equals 0. And when we collect the like terms, we have x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals 0. Okay. So then we split it out, and then we use factorization method, and then we get x into x minus 1 minus 3 into x minus 1 equals 0, right? And our final answer will be x equals 3 or x equals 1. So number 7, we have log x plus 1 base 2 minus log 3 base 2 equals 4. So this is quotient law. We're just going to do x plus 1 over 3 base 2 equals 4. Okay, so that x plus 1 over 3 equals to 2 raised to power 4, and we know that 2 raised to power 4 is 16. So that will be x plus 1 over 3 equals 16. So let's cross multiply. We have x plus 1 equals 16 times 3 is 48. So x equals to 48 minus 1 is 47. So that's the answer for number 7. And then the last example will be number 8. We have log x minus 2 plus log x plus 2 equals log 48. So when we combine both the logarithms, so that will be log x minus 2 times x plus 2 equals log 48. And then we can combine them together, expand it, and we have x minus 2 and x plus 2. We're going to get difference. So these two terms side by side is what we call difference of 2 squared. So when we expand the bracket, that will be x squared minus 4 equals 48. So that will be x squared equals 48, and we bring 4 to the other side. 48 plus 4 is 52. So x equals to root 52. Okay, and we know from SOD, if we break it down, it's going to be square root of 4 times 13. So the square root of 4 is 2. So our final answer will be 2 root 13. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I hope you like and enjoy the video. If you have any question, you can drop it to me on the comment section, and in the next video I'm going to be doing word problems on logarithm. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel.